Hello, preschoolers. Miss Amanda has recorded another book called The Mitten, and what it's called is that's called folklore or a folk tale. It's a tale that's told to serve a purpose or to tell a lesson. So the mitten, the lesson was that if you have too many animals into a mitten, it can pop open and come back down. And also the lesson was that if you have white mittens, they can get lost in the white snow. So there's a lot of lessons in there. They're not necessarily like animals are going to burrow into your mitten, but if you lose your mitten, someone else might use it for another purpose. So there's a lot of lessons in there. But anyway, I go on. I digress. This book is called The Girl Who Wore Too Much. It's another folklore, folk tale. It kind of teaches a lesson. These books can be kind of hard to listen to sometimes because they are a little dry and they're not meant to be super enthralling. So this might be a book that you do half or do part or just let them hear it in the background. I might do a book like this, read a portion of it on one day and then like bookmark it and then ask them about that portion and then read another part. But it's a great story. It teaches that you don't need to wear a bunch of things to feel like you're part of the group or to feel like you're above everyone else. So I'm going to read this story and then we'll talk about kind of what we garnered from it. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll make it bigger. So as you can see, it says The Girl Who Wore Too Much. It's a folk tale from Thailand. All right, so we're going to let her open it. They showered the girl with gifts. Hold on. Wait a second. I feel like we skipped a page. Maybe I was going to go back just so I can make sure that I read the whole thing. Maybe. Just then you can get it working. There we go. They showered the girl with gifts. Ari, these golden earrings will look so attractive on your dainty ear. We must buy them for you. Ari, that silver bracelet will look so lovely on your little arm. We must buy it for you. Ari, that ruby ring would look so sweet on your slender finger. We must buy it for you. So they're buying her lots of things. And whenever they saw an especially beautiful gift, they would cry, "Oh, Ari, you look so lovely in that color. We must buy it for you." Ari's room was stuffed with boxes of jewels and chests full of silk. Then she heard of a dance in the village beyond the mountains. "Now I can show off my fine clothes, but which color should I wear? The pink, the fuchsia, the scarlet, the sky blue, or the aquamarine? Maybe violet, deep purple, magenta? Maybe chartreuse or emerald green. I think I'll wear the pink." She decided on the pink. Her little kitty sitting up there. She put on a paisance of a bright pink silk, but there was a green, the color of emeralds. "The green is so elegant. Perhaps I could wear them both." So she quickly put the green right on top of the pink. "Now I can show off two of my silks. Still, this fuchsia is the brightest of all. I think I'll wear it too." And putting the fuchsia on top of the green, she twirled around and around. "I'm going to be the most beautiful girl at the dance." What do you think's going to happen wearing that many clothes? "The chartreuse is especially gorgeous, and look at this bright blue. No one has silk as expensive as mine. Why not? I'll wear them too. The aquamarine, the violet, and this purple with threads of pure gold. With all of my dresses, I'm certainly to be the most beautiful girl at the dance." She's wearing lots of clothes. And putting dresses over dress, the vain girl soon had chosen them all. Wearing all of these heavy dresses, Ari could hardly move. "They are a bit heavy, but look at me, the most beautiful girl at the dance." She's sweating because she's wearing all these clothes. "Now, what bracelet shall I wear? The gold? Yes, the silver, of course, the jade, my favorite. In my rings, the ruby, the sapphire, the emerald, the pearl, the opal, oh yes." Soon she was wearing every piece of jewelry she owned. Just then, her friends arrived. Ari, you look... They didn't know what to say. Ari stumbled from her house wearing silks, rings, bracelets, earrings. She could hardly walk. But she was proud. Just look at my beautiful clothes. Just look at my gold and jewels. I'm certain to be the most beautiful girl at the dance. Ari looked so silly, her friends tried not to laugh. She's just wearing too much. They started off on the dance, but Ari could not keep up. Soon she was huffing and puffing. Wait for me! Wait for me! I can't get up the hill! Her friends came back to help. We could push you up the hill. Don't push, you'll wrinkle my dresses. We could pull you up the hill. Don't pull, you will soil my silk clothes. So the girls left Ari and went on. Ari stumbled along for a while, but soon, wait for me, I can't get up the hill. Her friends came back once more. Ari, take off your bracelets, take off your heavy rings, take off some of those dresses, then you can climb the hill. You're just jealous of my fine clothing. They won't be the most beautiful girl at the dance. Ari refused to take off anything at all, so her friends left there. They went to the dance without her. All day in the hot sun, Ari trudged up the hill. By nightfall, she had reached the top. There she stopped, stuck in her heavy clothes, too exhausted to take another step. When her friends returned from the dance, Ari was still too tired to move. By the time they had fetched her parents, Ari was vain no more. Mother, father, I wore too much. I do not need all of these clothes. Then take off some of your dresses. Take off those heavy jewels. We have taught you to want too much. You must learn to be happy with less. So jewel by jewel, dress by dress, Ari gave away all of her things. And the next time she went to a dance, she was lovely in one simple dress. The end. So that is the story of the girl who cared more about what she owned versus who she was as a person. So the clothing study is great because we get to talk about parts of clothes, the functions of clothes, why we have clothes, but clothes don't make you you. You make you you. Your bigger people help make you you. And being a good person on the inside is way better than showing all these other things that we have. So the lesson to take from here is that be who you are, and people are going to want to be around you and want to be a friend with you. It's just a great story of kind of a hard concept to kind of grasp at 3, 4, 5 years old, but just something to expose them to. So I hope you enjoyed this story. It's up there for me, like the mitten. I like it. It's kind of a sweet story of how something that's so simple can become cumbersome, and something that we think we need can become a problem. So I hope you enjoyed this story, and I will see you guys later. Bye, preschoolers.